don't come for peace, I come for the storm. Fanboys melt quick when the truth gets warm. Saw content's high, I'm collecting those tears. Just got started, but I'm cutting through fears. I'm not here for brand deals, I'm not for sale. I expose your lies, rip off the veil.
Surprise, surprise, we got another one on Player Essence. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I don't really care about people making videos about me. They're just clout chasing, so there's really nothing to say, guys. I don't really care. You don't got to tell me.
Oh, yes, you do. We all know that you care. We all know that your ego cannot handle someone talking negative about you. Quit acting like it's above you. We all know that it's not true. And again, I'm not clout chasing, so stop saying that.
I don't really care. People can make every video they want in the world. It doesn't matter. Like,
oh, yes, it does. That's why when someone brings me up, you usually get triggered.
They're all grifters. We already did a debate. We crushed that guy in the debate. So there's no need to even bring up anything, Mr. Davis. You don't have to tell me.
This is not a Gohan or Hercule situation. Stop pretending that you did something. You didn't contribute anything to that debate. Stop trying to take credit for Primey's accomplishments.
I'm not worried about him. He's a small fry.
I wasn't a small fry when you chose to debate me. You still chose to debate someone that had as small of a YouTube channel as I did. And now I'm almost double what I was then. So you can continue on saying I'm a small fry. It just makes you look even worse than what you already do.
He's a liar. He's a grifter.
And what have I lied about? For 3 weeks now, you have been sitting there saying that I'm a liar, you say I'm a grifter, but you've never proven it. You won't sit here and make a video. If I have lied, or if I have taken you out of context like you said in the past, it should be very easy to prove it. Why haven't you proved it yet?
We already did a debate, and he already admitted that he just grifts and he lies.
No, I didn't. Now you're the one that's lying. I told you in the debate that I didn't sit there and lie. I told you in the debate that I don't grift. You keep saying that. Stop putting words in my mouth.
He grifts and he lies and he manipulates and he makes up stuff.
I mean, literally, you're the one that does all that. You're the one that sat there and said that the Switch 1 console is the best-selling console of all time, which is a lie, and that's manipulating, so that's what you're doing. Well, maybe not manipulating, but that is lying.
And he takes my words out of context, and he doesn't show the whole thing, like...
Oh, look who now is being manipulative. You know that no one's going to sit here and watch your full live stream. I'm one of the few of the people that probably actually do. And I only do it to find content, and that's about it. But if I'm lying or if I'm taking you out of context, again, why don't you prove it? Why don't you make a video to disprove what I sit there and say? You're the one that's making yourself look extremely bad. I'm the one that's not. I literally show you in there. I link your video from your live stream in my description of the video I'm reacting to, so people can go ahead and look at it. The only people that are actually going to go watch your whole live stream is the diehard people that want to prove that I'm wrong for the most part. Most people, they're not going to really care. They're not going to sit there and really care if I'm telling the truth or not, so they're not going to go and watch it. But if I'm taking you out of context, if I am lying, and it bothers you and triggers you this much, why don't you sit there and prove it? It should be so easy to prove. When you get taken out of context, that's one of the easiest things to prove to your audience.
He's a complete bitch, so I'm not really worried about him.
You don't have to keep projecting onto me. We all know that you're a little sassy bitch, so you don't have to try to put that on me.
So please, you don't got to bring it. You don't got to bring him up. You don't got to worry about it.
Actually, I kind of agree. You know, he knows that I'm making videos. He watches my videos. He acts like that he doesn't. He acts like that he doesn't care. But we all know. We can all see through your fake facade.
Let's see here. Don't worry about it. Who though? Don't worry about it.
Oh, yes, don't worry. My name is the Vigilante, Angry Vigilante Show. Come on, you can sit there and say Daddy's name. Go right ahead. See, he won't say my name because he doesn't want me to get more attention than what I'm already doing, because he is literally that threatened. Little old me that sit here is much smaller than him. He loves to sit here and downplay me, loves to sit here and say I'm nothing but a small fry, but this is how threatened he is of a small fry.
Let's see here. Sabotage are awesome. Also, The Messenger is awesome. Yes, it is. What are some more mature first party titles you would like to recommend for people who say Nintendo is for kids? People who say Nintendo is for kids don't recommend anything. They're idiots.
Oh, poor little Player Essence is getting all triggered because certain people will say Nintendo is for children. A lot of their games are for children. He just can't sit here and handle that. Don't get triggered. My guy, it's okay. I love Pokemon, but I'm not going to sit here and say Pokemon's for adults. We all know Pokemon is made for children.
Say, Mr. Davis, man, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Like I said, he's irrelevant. He's an irrelevant YouTuber.
I was so irrelevant that you chose to debate me, and you still continue to talk about me 3 weeks after the debate. If you go back and watch the stuff, I didn't sit after the debate. He started talking about me first. He kept running his mouth. He brought up my parents, attacked my parents, called them, said that my parents were shitty parents who didn't raise me right. After the debate, I waited until then to make a video, and then he continues to allow me to live in his head rent-free, runs his mouth about me non-stop. If he would have just learned the magical lesson of shut the fuck up, I wouldn't keep sitting here making these videos. But don't worry, Player Essence, I will teach you some act right.
And he'll be off this platform in the next few years. Nobody's gonna care, or he's never gonna have any type of real success.
Oh yes, I will. You don't have to lie to people. I know that you know that I will become relevant one day, and it eats away at you that I will become that successful. You love to sit here and say all this, but you don't know if it's true or not.
He's a complete idiot, so.
At least everything that I've said was honest and truthful, and I was able to prove that I was truthful. You have yet to prove anything that you claim I make lies, but you have yet to prove any of those lies. I have proved when you sat there been disingenuous. I have proved when you have lied.
Nobody's worried about him.
You are. You're very threatened by my existence.
So yeah, exactly. You know you've made it. If you don't have it, like, if you got haters, you know you've made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to talk about nobody else in any type of...
I have haters, so does that mean I've made it? You just sat there and said that I'm never going to become some real relevancy. So does that mean I made it because I got haters?
Crazy type of way, like these guys, because I've already made it. I can talk about video games 24/7, and people are going to show up.
People only show up to your live stream because they want to see you have a meltdown live on stream. Be honest here.
These guys got to talk about somebody else. They got to wake up pissed off every single day and grift their audience for views. Like, complete bumps.
Number one, I don't grift. I believe everything I have to say for the most part, except for the jokes that I say. Obviously, when I sit there and say people are getting blown out, I don't actually think that they literally are. That's why I sit there and say I add a sprinkle of satire to my videos. And number two, I don't wake up angry like you think I do. I'm actually a very happy person. I have a very good life. My wife is an amazing woman. I have a lot to look forward to. So why would I always have to wake up angry like you think I do? He even claimed that he used to do this type of content. Probably the reason why he stopped doing it was probably because he was terrible at it. So many people think that all you have to do is be negative to do this type of content. There's a lot more that goes in with it. Number one, if you do any type of content on YouTube, you got to have thick skin no matter what. But to do my type of content, no, you have to have extremely thick skin. You got to learn how to take a joke. This guy does not have thick skin. He is a very weak man. He unfortunately suffers from weak beta male syndrome.
Mr. Davis, I'm gonna have to time you out for just a second, man. I'm gonna have to time you out because you're not listening to me.
Because what you're saying is bullshit. I'm pretty certain that there's a Davis that comes in my chat or used to. I don't remember or not. There are so many people that comment in my chat, I'm not going to remember everybody.
So I need you to just calm down for like just 5 minutes, okay? Calm down. You don't got to tell me about idiots or morons that are saying, I don't care, okay?
Well, he doesn't have to, because we all know that you already know. We all know that you've already watched the video before you go live, so there's no reason to tell him.
So who cares? Ignore them. I ignore them. Their channels are worthless and...
Really? You ignore me? How come you sat there and chose to debate me? You didn't ignore me then?
idiotic. Go watch my debate. Go watch the debate that I did. There's nothing else to say. I've got nothing else to say to anybody.
Yeah, go ahead and watch it. It's on my channel. You know, he always likes to point to Nintendo Prime because Nintendo Prime has it unlisted, but he never wants to send anybody over to my channel to watch it. But just make sure to watch the whole thing. Because if you only watch the beginning, yeah, you're just going to seem one-sided. But if you watch the whole thing, you will see what I mean when I say that he is very disingenuous.
So go watch the debate. If you guys want to know what's going on, just go watch Nintendo Prime Player Essence debate. Just type that in, Nintendo Prime Player Essence debate. It's on, or
I just typed it up and it does, and ours doesn't even pop up. It's the one between you and Nintendo Prime pops up.
Dior, put the link. I think Dior, who has a link to Prime's channel, who had the debate. Go watch that.
Or you could send them over to mine, but that would require you to say daddy's name, and you don't want me to get more attention than what I already do.
And that's all that needs to be said. There's nothing else that needs to be said. We already proved what type of person he is. He's a low quality.
Now, actually, you proved who you were. You're nothing more than vile scum.
Low down, uncultured, complete weirdo.
I mean, that's a new one. You've never called me uncultured, so how am I uncultured exactly? What, about the culture of Nintendo? Is that what you're referring to?
Fraud bum that takes all of his time lying and grifting his audience.
Again, why don't you prove that I lied? Please explain. Why do you keep telling your audience that I'm lying? If I'm lying, it should be so easy for you to prove. I sound like a broken record, but unfortunately, you won't shut the fuck up.
About other people because he has no actual talent himself. So
yeah, I do. I have a talent for reacting. If you think what I do is so easy or anybody can do it who's not talented, why don't you come try what I do? It is not easy to do what I do.
Ain't nobody worried about him. We done. We moving on. So you don't got to bring it up. I ain't worried about him. I ain't watching his crusty ass videos.
Oh, yes, you do. You are so threatened by my existence, you won't even say my name. There are other YouTubers who make videos about you that you don't like, and you'll say their names, but when it comes to me, you refuse to say my name.
Nobody cares. Go watch the debate. If you want to know who he's talking about or what's happening here, go watch the debate. That's what happened. We crushed that guy, so there ain't nothing else to say. I don't got to respond.
You keep saying we. Why do you keep wanting to bring Nintendo Prime into this? Stop taking credit for what he did.
To anything that he has to say about me anymore. We already knew what happened. His own audience told him that he lost. So he's just salty right now at this point.
No, I'm not salty. If you would shut the fuck up, I wouldn't be making videos about you. But of course, you never learned that lesson, and unfortunately, I have to teach you some act right. But don't worry, you will learn this lesson the hard way.
He's just incredibly salty that he got absolutely crushed in the debate. So go watch the debate.
Yes, by Prime, not by you. You weren't even relevant in that debate. Even though me and you did most of the talking, me and you were going around in circles. Prime had to step in, say something to get us to move the debate along. If you could crush me in a debate, why couldn't you move the debate along? Why couldn't you disprove what I said?
And yeah, and that's that. There ain't nothing else to say, guys.
Then why, 3 weeks after the debate, you continue to keep talking about me? Why can you just not keep your mouth shut? If someone sits there and messages you, you can ignore it. You don't have to go into detail. You can just be like, we're not going to talk about that. But you continually keep talking about me. Shut up.
That debate, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm like, there's no need in bringing them up. For what? The debate solved everything. Did it not?
Apparently not, because you still continue to talk about me. You keep sitting here making claims that I'm a liar when I'm not. You don't prove that I'm a liar. You have yet to produce any facts or evidence to support that. You say I take you out of context, when if someone takes you out of context, that's something, one of the most easiest things you can prove. So why don't you ever prove that?
What was there to be, what else is there to say, guys? Oh, I brainwashed. No, I don't. Oh, you enable people to buy my... No, I don't. Anybody can buy whatever they want.
Oh, just keep saying the one thing that you've ever got me on when it comes to the damn brainwashing part. I already admitted to it. At least I could admit that I did not know what the actual definition word for word was. At least I don't sit here and make up a brand new definition of a word like you do. And yes, you do sit here and get people to buy stuff. You are an influencer. Whether you like it or not, you do influence people. So when you sit there and say, oh, I'm going to go buy this game is good. When you sit here and talk about how amazing the game is, it will get people to look past that expensive ass price tag to go buy it.
Oh, you said Japanese sales of Switch 2 were this. Okay, they were good everywhere. We saw this. Did the sales numbers come out?
And you weren't talking about everywhere in that damn live stream. Someone sat there and called you out and said that the Switch 2 wasn't going to sell as well. And you were like, okay, we'll see. Just look at the Japanese sales alone. You knew what you were doing. You were being disingenuous, trying to prove a point.
The sales numbers came out. How did it do? Oh, looks like the Switch broke records in every single market like I said it was going to do.
Of course it broke records in Japan. We all knew it was going to break records. Nobody thought it wasn't going to. Are you kidding me? When you create a welfare system there for gaming and then have other people subsidize it, what do you think's going to happen? Of course they would have smashed records.
I said it was going to do really well based off the pre-orders, based off of what we saw, and that's what happened. So everything that I said was correct and truthful.
It might have been correct, but you took the context out of it. When you sat there and was trying to prove a point, you specifically isolated Japan, knowing the reason why. Now, knowing what we know now, yeah, you turned out to be correct. It did smash records in a lot of other places, but you didn't know that at the time.
People this review tweets complain, how are you different? What's the content repeating the gaming sites? Anybody can review Switch. How about this? Nor BJ or whatever your name is, Nor J. You start up a channel. You just talk about gaming news and see if you can get 100K.
Okay, sure. How about this? Why don't you start up a channel, don't show your face, and you sit here, do what I do, and let's see you get to 1,000 in less than 6 months. Let's see if you can do it. Well, that's going to be it for my reaction. Let me know down in the comments if you agree with me or not. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay vigilant.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're